Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? Do not forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos every single week. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Keisha and I am a nail technician for more than 25 years in this industry. I am also a New York State licensed teacher of the nail technology program. I am an entrepreneur and I run my own nail business. I am a YouTuber, I am a content creator, and all that good stuff. So if you are a nail tech, whether you are a new nail tech or a vet and you've been doing this for a long time, or you're a nail enthusiast, or you just like watching this type of content, then this is going to be the channel for you. I give you business tips, tricks, tutorials, advice, and all that good stuff, all bundled into one. So you want to make sure you definitely are hitting that notification bell when I post this type of content every single week. Today, we are kicking off a brand new series about entrepreneurship and starting a at-home beauty nail business. You're not nail based, but beauty, it transcends to all the beauty industry. So whether you're just thinking about starting a business or you've already started your business and you're in the midst of running it, then this is going to be a series that you don't want to miss. And we are starting off the very first episode right now today with the crucial question of, is entrepreneurship for you? And spoiler alert, it's not for everybody. Trust me, it's not for everybody, but it's okay. So we're going to break down, is entrepreneurship for you? We're going to answer that question right now. So to begin, let me just keep it real. We're going to keep it real because that's what I do on this channel. And entrepreneurship in the nail business, in the nail industry as we know it, it can be amazing. It's an amazing experience. It's an amazing journey, but it is not for everyone. Not everybody is built for entrepreneurship, and that's just what it is. And honestly, if you, after watching this video or this series, you kind of come to the conclusion like, maybe I don't want to start my own business, that doesn't mean that it's the end for you, especially in this industry. There's so many other things that you can do with a nail license or in this beauty industry. But before we talk about all the beautiful things that come with entrepreneurship, I just want to talk to you a little bit about some of the hardships. So what are some of the hardships of being an entrepreneur in this business? So first thing is long hours. You are running your own business. There is a lot of long hours. Remember, you are the marketing team, you're the accountant, you're the inventory manager, you're the customer service rep, you are the nail technician, and sometimes you're all of that in one day. So if you don't want to just have a job where you can kind of clock in, do your job, and then leave, maybe this isn't going to be for you, because as an entrepreneur, it takes a good amount of discipline. Because another part of that is when you do so much and you are wearing so many hats in a business, you have to be very careful of burnout. If you talk to anybody that has any type of success, I'm talking from micro success to a lot of success, they have experienced some form of burnout. Burnout is real, and you have to be very disciplined in your schedule, in when I'm working and when I'm not. And when you are an entrepreneur and it's your own business and it's your own baby, it's very hard to just say, you know what? All right, now I'm going to go into the other room, or I'm going to leave my suite and I'm just going to shut it off. No, you're going to go home and you're going to be thinking, okay, now I got to post this content. I got to do this. I got to do that. Said I ordered this stuff. Who's coming this day? Let me check my schedule. Let me do this. What am I going to do? It never stops. You never turn it off. So it's really hard, and it's easier said than done. I'm guilty of that as well, of having like really trying to find the time to say, okay, I need to shut it off, because you are wearing so many hats and it does take a toll. So you want to be very mindful of burnout and the long hours. Another thing is going to be your financial uncertainty. So again, while you might have some months where you are booming in business and you are bringing in that money, you're going to have some months where you're going to see that drop and that decline in business, in services, or whatever you're offering, and you you don't know what you're going to be making. You know, we have an idea based off of previous months or experience of where you're at, what your slow month looks like, what your big month looks like, but you never 100% know. Unlike a real 9 to 5, you know, if I show up and I do my 40 hours or whatever, or I do this overtime, I'm getting X amount minus taxes or something. You know exactly what you're going to be taking home. We never know how much we're going to make in a week. We never know how much we're going to make in a month or a year. And if that's not really something that's as comfortable with you, or your life doesn't really permit you to kind of fluctuate like that, then it's a possibility then that owning a business or being an entrepreneur is not going to be for you. And I also just want to add that I've spoken about this in previous videos. If you want to check that out, I will leave a link down below where I'm talking about budgeting your money. And I speak so much on this and just making sure that you are set. So if you do have a large gap, if you are a new tech and you have larger spans of it being slower seasons, slower months or times, you want to make sure that financially you have something set to the side. At the end of the day, we also have bills, and those bill collectors don't care that Tina didn't show up to get her nails done and this person canceled on you and you were banking on that to pay this bill. They don't care about none of that. So make sure, it's very important to make sure that you have some money set aside so that when you do have a slow time, you have a little pot to pull from to pay your bills. Another thing that could be a little bit of a hardship is the pressure. And when I say the pressure, I mean every single decision, from products to the way you price to services you want to offer. It all comes down to you. And while that is truly a blessing that you can control everything, it can be super overwhelming. And responsibility can feel very heavy on you, especially when things don't go as planned. But again, this is something that takes time. And like every business, some stuff will work and some stuff won't. You have to spend money to make money. And this is just going to be like a natural process that every owner is going to go through when it comes to, do I want to charge this? Okay, that's not really working. We got to change it to this. So we got to go back to this. I want to offer this service, but it didn't really work out. So I just wasted money buying all this stuff. It's a natural thing. So don't feel like I want to overthink or you're too afraid to try things because you don't want to waste money or fail. You got to push yourself a little bit. And again, just having that pressure of making all these decisions is something that isn't really for everybody. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the highs that make this journey of entrepreneurship all worth it. So the first thing is going to be your creative freedom. And when you get to decide everything in your business, your branding, your services, your pricing, if you want to specialize in wild, crazy nail art, or you want clean, minimal work, it's all up to you. So again, the pressure of it can be kind of the downfall, but the creativity and the freedom of it all is definitely worth it. And it's just a beautiful thing to run your own business. It's truly a blessing that I'm able to decide how I want to work, when I want to work, how long I want to work, what services that I want to offer, and I don't want to offer this anymore. And I just have total control over everything. Another good thing is going to be you are in the process of building your legacy. When you are starting a business and you are becoming an entrepreneur, your business becomes an extension of you. It's your name. It's your reputation. This is your dream, your business. And seeing your hard work pay off as your business starts to grow and boom, it's just kind of really nothing like it. You are your brand. How you represent yourself, the way you talk, the way you present yourself on social media is all a part of you and your brand. And if you want to grow your brand, you have to definitely think about all of this. Another huge plus is going to be flexibility eventually. So while you might be working crazy long hours, especially in the beginning, entrepreneurship gives you the ability to build a schedule that is going to be created around your life. And if you want to take a day off, go ahead. If you want to go on vacation, it's up to you. It's fine. So you have definitely that flexibility. If you can afford it, we talked about that before. So if you can afford it, then great. You have that flexibility to just go and do what you need to do. I need to end my day early. I have appointments I need to run, or I'm sick. I need to not show up. You don't have to worry about calling in or finding someone to cover your shift or whatever the case may be with like a normal 9-to-5 job. But side note, this does come with rules. And remember that you are still a business and you cannot have a random ass schedule and be inconsistent. That like kind of irks me. Sorry, I had to come out like that, but it really kind of bothers me when you see people being like flimsy with their schedule. I know life happens, trust me, things happen, but when we make a schedule for our business, we want to kind of stick to that as much as possible. Again, minus the I'm sick, vacation, day off, certain things like that. We can't just all of a sudden, I went from working 9 to 5 to, you know what, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not going to work 12 to 6. Like, your customers are going to get accustomed to a certain schedule and a certain time that they want to come see you that works for them. So you want to kind of stay with that. The more you change it, the more you risk losing people along the way. So you just want to make sure that you are figuring out a good schedule and sticking to it. Another huge bonus is you have limitless growth possibilities as a business. There is no cap on what you can achieve, where you want your business to go, what type of extensions do you want to have for your business. If you want to expand into press-on nails, if you want to start teaching, you want to sell products, digital classes, anything like that, it's going to be sky's the limit for you and your business because you are your own boss. And also, this is something that you need to do and you need to think about. Yes, right now you might just see yourself as I'm a nail tech. I'm a nail tech, I do nails, okay, I have my little business, I'm running it the right way. But what happens after that? And I always talk to all my students and ask that question, what is next? Because this can't be it. There's more to life and this industry than just being a nail tech. Where do you want to go? You are a business, you are a brand. What is your next step? So these are things that even though you're in the beginning stages or you're in the planning stages, you just want to think about, what do I want to do after? Do I want to take this small little suite into a big space? Do I want to rent suites? Do I want to own a shop? Do I want to have a spa? Do I want to just start traveling? Or do I just want to do this for X amount of years and walk away? That's fine, but have some type of plan in mind, some type of expansion for your business as you grow. Because remember, being a nail tech, that's just one job. Okay, so you're watching and you're like, okay, Keisha, I hear all that, but how do I know for sure if entrepreneurship is for me? Let's ask yourself the following questions. Are you willing to take risk? Entrepreneurship means stepping out of your comfort zone. You have to stop second guessing yourself. Stop making excuses about what you want to do and figure out how you're going to get it done. Stepping out of your comfort zone and pushing yourself. That is what entrepreneurship is. You have to stop saying, I'm waiting for the right time and do it now. Say F it and get it done. Are you willing to take the risk? Do you have the discipline to stay consistent? Success is going to take time and effort, and it's not something that comes easy, and especially when no one's watching. You have to push through it, even through the tough times in the beginning stages, and you have to maintain that consistency. You have to show up. You have so many people online that say, I want to be a content creator, I want to be a content creator, and they post one video a month. You have to show up. What is that saying? Dress for the job that you want, not the job that you have. So you have to make sure that you are consistent as you are growing and keep it there. And post that content and get yourself out there. Put your name out there. Put your business out there. Just be on top of it. And eventually it will pay off. I can remember a time when I had just started the nail room. Mind you, I've been doing nails forever, but I just started having this nail room about 3 or 4 years ago now. No, it's been longer than that. About 4 or 5 years. Nonetheless, when I started, I was like so scared that I wasn't going to have enough customers. I was trying to hit people up like, oh, I'll do your nails for free. Like, I will do it for free. Mind you, I've been doing this for a long time. I don't really need to be doing anybody's nails for free, but I'm like scared. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it for free just because I want you to go out, go to work or whatever and show people your nails and then maybe bring me some customers or whatever. And I went from almost begging for customers, just scared that I wasn't gonna be able to pull in my old customers or they weren't gonna be enough, to being completely booked solid. So you have to just stay consistent, be in it, it will come. And it's just one of those things that when you put the work in, again, it's going to be a beautiful thing, but it takes a lot of hard work. Another question you want to ask yourself is, can you handle rejection? Not every client's gonna work out. Not every idea that you're gonna have is gonna work out. Are you okay with failing? You have to be okay with failing, because there's going to be things that you're gonna try that are just going to flop. There's going to be clients that you're gonna get that you're gonna lose, that'll walk away, that possibly you're gonna wanna fire. You have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with the negative feedback of, I don't really like your nails, or my nails always break when I'm with you, or this person. You can't be upset at a customer for them coming to you to get their nails done and their nails breaking in a day. That's your fault. You have to be okay with that, and you have to learn from that. Then that's something that you want to think about in this journey of entrepreneurship. And the last question you want to ask is, are you passionate about what you're doing? Because passion is what's going to keep you going in the hardest days. I've been doing this for a very, very long time because I truly love doing nails. I can honestly say that. When I wasn't thinking about my future when I started and money, and I was in a shop working on commission, barely making money, yeah, I could have planned that a little bit better, but nonetheless, I was doing what I loved, and that meant so much more to me than anything or any amount of money. So if you are doing this because you just happen to be good at it, and you see nail techs online and what they post, they make, and how much they charge in this, I'm going to tell you right now, unfortunately, you're not going to last that long, because you're going to end up getting bored with just doing the nails and dealing with people, and you're going to walk away, because at the end of the day, you weren't in it for the right reasons. If you're okay with saying, money's a little bit slow, but I still got my girls coming in, I'm still doing what I love to do, I got that creativity, then you stand a better chance in the long run of holding on to that business. So if you've answered yes to most of these, then you might just be ready to take that leap. But then again, there's no shame in deciding, entrepreneurship is not for me. It's better to figure that out right now in the beginning stages or the planning stages than just jumping right in and massively failing because you realize this is not the life that I wanted. This is not what I thought. This is not what I see people post. Because remember, what people post, that's not the real story. That's not the real deal. You see the pretty perfect setup. You don't see the hard work that goes into it. So it's not for everybody, and that's fine. It's perfectly fine if you come to the realization that this is not for me. So at the end of the day, with all that being said, entrepreneurship it's more than just making money. It's about creating a life and a career that is going to line up with your vision and your values that you have. And yes, it is tough, but I can honestly say it's one of the most rewarding experiences. And if you're still unsure, don't worry, I got you. That is what this whole entire series is going to be about. We're going to be covering everything from managing your money to managing time to starting up your at-home nail business, the stuff that you're going to need, how you should be pricing your stuff, and all of that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notifications, because I'm going to tell you, you do not want to miss this information. If you're already in entrepreneurship and you already have your own business, I'd love to hear from you. So leave me a comment down below and let me know, what are some of your biggest fears that you had when you were in the beginning stages of starting your business? Or what are some of the fears that you're thinking if you are in the planning stages and you have this fear and you're scared? What are some of the fears that you're experiencing as somebody that is thinking about jumping into entrepreneurship, or that you had when you first started your journey? Your insights just might actually inspire other people. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next episode, guys. Bye.